Lay down. Gonna have to lay down, baby. Gonna have to lay down. You're making mama furry. uh, I see. You can't stay up here now too long because I got a whole desk full of stuff to do. A whole desk stuff full of full of, a desk full of stuff to do. Oh my goodness. Oh, give it a few minutes. We'll let everybody come in. No, 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 no. Okay, gotta get down. You're already walking on stuff. All right. Already walking on stuff. Let's move that out of the way for a minute. Okay. There we go. Hi, Chris. Hi, CK Chris. Missy. Yeah, I had to run Malibu off. Terry. Hi, Hermit's Tail. Good morning, Deb E. How y'all doing this morning? Hope everybody's doing well. So yeah, I got lots of little projects, ideas, got show and tell, and gonna try to get in some Alice in Wonderland collaging, and yeah, I got some things I've been working on to show. So yeah, lots of fun things to do as always. Hi, Vale, Pamela, Debbie Bruce. How you doing, Debbie? I hope you're feeling okay. I haven't heard an update on you. Email me and let me know how you're doing. Let's see. Yes, yes. Yes, it is, Debbie. uh, Let's see. Who else am I missing? I said hi to Terry. Terry, oh my gosh. Let me see if I can get it. By the way, my internet was out this morning. I did unplug and plug it back and reboot the modem, and it came back up. But I was I was a little concerned this morning that we may not have had internet. But I unplugged it, plugged it back in, it came back up. So yeah. But anyway, let me see if I can find. Terry did this. Let's see. I think one of the things was songs. All right, come on. There we go. Come on, come on. You can do it. Let's see. Thanks, Debbie Bruce. Hi, Barbara. You'll love this one, Barbara. Terry Brett did from the prompts were mouse, any song, and traffic sign. And Terry, you just been rocking the little critters. Just saying. Hi, Janet. Hi, Annette. So Terry's been rocking the little critters. Look at this. So it was mouse, any song, and traffic sign. So she did a traffic sign stop. She did these two little mice, and she did different little songs. Barbara Chicken Pot Pie Society will love this. Look, stop in the name of love. Little darling, come fly with me. I'm not going to sing them. Wouldn't it be nice? That's amore. Under the boardwalk. So they did. Look at the little mouses going, stop in the name of love. That's all the singing you're going to get from me. Anyway, it's so cute. Your little mice are so cute, Terry. I thought that was awesome. Hi, Foxy Brown. Slow getting into collage. Very exciting this morning. Okay, well, Foxy Brown, I have hundreds of collage videos. Literally. So there's plenty there for you. And welcome, Foxy Brown. I think I've seen you come in before, but welcome back. Let's see. Who else is here? Leona messaged me. Leona left a comment on Monday. I missed it. Leona, you're so cute. I know, isn't it awesome, Janet? They were good prompts. Oh, I'm glad you liked them. I mean, I just pick them random, and then the ones out of the not fairy tale book, the what do you call it? the book we've been using. Hi, Laverne. So, and Laverne won one of Monday's giveaway, as did Raul. I put them in the mail yesterday. So they went out yesterday. Let's see. Peggy Pitty. I don't think I know you, Peggy Pitty. I know Biddy Penny. I know Biddy Penny, but I don't think I know Peggy Pitty. Hi, Arlene. I think after you left on Monday, Arlene, I showed your shoe dimensional art. That was so cute. I love that. So hope everybody's doing well. Hope you had a nice Raul. There he is. Yeah, Raul. Yeah, Raul won. I said that you won the giveaway on Monday. Let's see. Yes, my recommendation for Art Whisper today has Super Nail to go. Oh, good. Isn't he awesome? Y'all need to, if you don't know Art Whisper 88, you need to, if you like jelly plating, collage, and abstract art, Art Whisper 88 is amazing. Just saying. Thanks for the reminder, Leona. Yeah, I love Art Whisper 88. I should put him in the description too, because I have a couple other people I'm going to put in there today. I'm going to shout out two people. Art Whisper 88. I wrote it down, Leona. I'm going to put his link in the description box after the show, as I am going to two other people I'm going to shout out today. And I'm going to try to find on my iPad their YouTube channels to kind of show y'all real quick. Hi, Mark. How you doing? Let's see. Oh, thanks, Arlene, for shouting people. I don't know where Tina is this morning. I don't question where Tina is. She's dealing with her mom and, her mom's health issues. So Tina's here when she can, as is Julie Topaz here when she can be, because she's a working girl, our Julie Topaz. Not that we're all not working. I don't mean that, but Julie can be here when she can be here. So happy, wonderful Wednesday to you too, Julie Topaz. I'm sure you had some kind of Memorial Day events with the vets. I thought about reposting your vet biker Barbie, but I just posted the flag. I thought, we have fun with the Barbie, but the vets are a serious thing. But Julie is our biker vet girl. If you go back in my IG, you'll see her as the Barbie vet. Let's see. Tina's having PC issues. Okay, thanks, Janet. Thank you. Okay. Well, Tina, if you can hear me back there, girl. Hi, Ann-Lar. And Ann-Lar, she's one of those brave ones. She'll try anything. Ann-Lar will just get out the paint. She'll get out the mess. She's on it. Ann-Lar streams on I think you're only scheduled on Sundays, right, Ann? Or do you come on Wednesdays? I know Aunt Beck comes on Wednesdays. I don't remember if you came on for a little while before Aunt Beck on Wednesdays. I'm not sure. Let me know, because I think she might. Hi, Angie. Let's see. Oh, okay. All right. No problem. Let's see. Scrolling. I just try to say good morning to as many people as I can. Hi, Ego Brain. How you doing? Love that name. Ego Brain has an IG channel as IG. I guess you call it a channel, and she posts some really good stuff. I think it's a she. I mean, I'm assuming. Maybe I shouldn't be assuming Ego Brain is a she. Let's see. Yeah, Julie says she had 2 big events on Memorial Day. I'm sure. I'm surprised you only had 2. Yeah. Let's see. There's Ann. I'm gonna see if Ann's okay. So Ann does come on Wednesday. So she comes on sometime around 12, I think. And Aunt Beck, I think, comes on after Ann. They it's around the same time, and sometimes one will stream and then the other. So yeah, at noon. Okay. So yes, y'all check out Ann. Let's see. Barbara's singing good morning to everybody. Hi, sister. Good to see you. And sister's here now when she can be in between work and other obligations. So it's always good to see you, sister. Sister, I hope you did you get my resent envelope? It came back to me. I go, did I do something wrong on this? But I just stuck in another envelope and resent it to you. So I hope you got the second cycle of that. Second cycle. Oh my gosh. I tell you, the post office and, the postal system, I'll say. Let's see. Let me get another sip of water. I'll show y'all some of the stuff we're going to do today. And I already showed you this book, but I pulled it because I might use some of it. But this is a new book. This is a new book. I pulled out this Alice children's book because I'm here's what I want to do today. I want to start a poster. Now, I'm going to be realistic. I have really no idea in mind about what kind of Alice poster I want to do. So I'm probably not going to finish it today, but I want to try to start laying it out. So in the meantime, also while I'm doing the poster, I also pulled some postcards because I'd like to do some Alice postcards. These are some of the leftover jelly printed, jelly plated little postcard starters that I got here. I don't know that I'll use any of these, but I have the blank ones here too. So I wanted to do some Alice postcards with some words. Now I don't put words on my posters, but I will put some words on, sometimes on the art cards, postcards, ATCs. Now I got the hiccups from my lemon water. So I pulled this book. I got it for $1.99 at Hobby Lobby. And what I like about these books, I have a few different ones, is the words are so big. So these are good to pick out quotes and words. Here's like the Queen turned to Alice, and you can cut those out and use them on your cards. Unlike Janet and her snark. That was so fun. I showed Hubster that little book, Janet, last night. I scrubbed through your video to get to that part where so he loved your snark book. That was great. So I pulled this to use for words if I want any words. Hi Brooke with an E. Oh, you'd have okay. Well, yeah, it would have probably should have got the second one a week ago, sister. I resent it a second time in a new envelope. Oh my gosh. Let's see. It's just a bit south of me, but we send stuff to help Texas. Oh, okay. From the tornadoes. Yeah. Yeah. Goes back to Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I thought are you talking about the tornadoes? Because there was sends me stuff. Oh, in Texas. Okay. I thought y'all were sending stuff to Texas, Arlene. I'm sorry. I misunderstood. Because we've had those tornadoes in Texas and everywhere. We've had them go north of us. So, but she's talking about the postal system. Well, we had one of our distribution centers was under investigation, if you can believe that. It was under investigation. That's all I heard. Because, elderly people their bills weren't getting paid. They weren't getting their checks. And they tracked it down to this distribution center in Atlanta area. I don't know exactly how many distribution centers we have. Hi, Tina. But they're having issues and they were doing investigations. So I don't know how much of that has to do with, at least in my area, with postal issues. No idea. But I did send, and I showed y'all, it was last week, I think. I showed you Vonnie. I sent her an envelope with just some, collage bits or something. It was just an envelope. 3 months later, she got it. 3 months. So who knows? Well, you can't do anything about it. What are you going to do? You mail and you hope for the best. Speaking of mail, but I always send my portraits in priority tracking, extra insurance and all that. So I did finish my my portrait here, and I already put it in a sleeve, so it's a little glary, but I finished this portrait. I'm going to get it to the mail either today or first thing tomorrow. So it's a little flashed out. Maybe I have my brights a little too bright. Let me turn my bright down just a tad. There we go. So I finished my portrait there. Now I have to finish the baby portrait too, but I'm going to get this in the mail right away. So they loved it. I sent it to him and he loved it. So, yeah. So I got that done. Let's kind of hold it up for you. It's got the glare of the camera in there, but there we go. So I'm going to get that in the mail today or tomorrow, first thing tomorrow morning, one or the other. Hi, View. You're welcome, sister. Sister Go, thanks in advance. 2 months later, like SpongeBob, 3 months later, 2 days later, whatever. You know how SpongeBob does. Let's see. Thank you, Ego Brain. Thanks, guys. So I got that done, and then I do want to shout out a couple people. Let me go ahead and do that first. Let me get that. I don't want to say get it out of the way, but while I have it, on my mind, while I'm shouting people out, I want to. Oh, there's the portrait a picture that I used. It's kind of hard the colors are not correct on my iPad there under this camera, but that's a picture. Let me go over to my YouTube channel on my iPad because I want to shout out two people. One, and I did say this one because she just posted this morning, and make it bigger. And it is My Vagabond Style. Her name is Debbie. I don't see her here, but she's another Debbie. And it's My Vagabond Style. And she did the cut up the magazines to make the mini magazine journals that we did last week. And she did that. She has a video out. She posted it this morning. And guys, she explained it and did it better than me. And I mean, not that that's necessarily a thing, but she could explain it and did this project so awesome. And it's only about 30 minutes long, so y'all need to go watch this late. Don't go watch it now. Don't go watch it now. Oh, she is here. Oh, where is she? Let me see. Let me find her. Let me find her. There she is. Okay, so she did this project better than I've explained it and did it. So I'm going to show you a little bit of her here. This is like 5 minutes in or something. She's already cut it up. She talked about how to cut it up. She did a full explanation, guys. It was amazing.
Better when you try to use your paints to blend. So I think like this one, I could just take my glue stick.
And I just scrub to the middle here. I'll scrub.
If you're worried about it not sticking to the acrylic paint, you can also like use art glitter glue on here. That would be a good choice. For me, this is just like something to play in. It's not going to be any masterpiece.
Yeah, it's a play journal. It's a mini magazine play journal. All right, let me scrub through.
The best one is the middle one. The middle one has way more colors to the magazine than say the top one. The top one you're going to get well, now you're seeing all my stuff, but you're going to get more things that are the words that you're going to have to wipe out. So that's okay. You can put your own images in there.
Janet put in a link.
What I do enjoy about this as well is you can use so much of your art supplies. So I use some of these on there, which are my media gel sticks that I got off of Amazon. They're King Art is the brand.
So y'all need to go watch her video later. Go watch Debbie on My Vagabond Style, and it's My Collage magazine collage. She put my name in there. That was so sweet. So yeah, so y'all go watch My Vagabond Style. Here's her header for her YouTube channel, and her name's Debbie. And yeah, so that was just so awesome. That was so awesome. Let's see. Hi, Vale. So check her out. And again, the link's in my chat here. And I'm going to put a link to her. I'm going to put it to Art Whisper 88. And I have one more person I'm going to shout out this morning. And she probably won't be here. She streamed late last night. And that's Meri Atelier. Let me put her. Hang on. I didn't watch from cover to cover last night because she streamed till like 1 o'clock in the morning. So I watched the rest of it this morning, but hang on, let me show you, Meri. She showed last night. She showed. Oh wait, let me get past the ad. She showed her old Society of Idea Collector notebooks from like I don't know how many years ago, 8 years ago, maybe 7, 8 years ago. She showed her some of her old Society of Idea Collector notebooks. If y'all don't know what that is, it's where we collect ideas, and you can use any kind of notebook, any kind of comp book, travelers, 3-ring binder. We've shown them here tons of time. I'm not going to pull out my Society Idea Collector because we'll be on a rabbit trail. We will be on a rabbit trail we won't be able to get out of quickly. So anyway, Meri was working on different projects last night, and I'm going to scrub over to. So she was working on making these postcards, and she was using some goats, and she finds all these cool inspiration ideas on museums, copyright free museum stuff, But let me just show you a little bit. And she shouted me out so much. It was so sweet. Meri, not quite contrary, but I'm going to also link her channel. But let me just show you a second of her channel.
Oh, gosh.
This is some of Meri's Society idea.
And Sebastian, my story about the spider. And here's one of my mind maps. Who, what, when, where, why, how. And I got all sorts of scribble notes in there. And then I scribble sketch. And here's actually a print.
This is Meri's Society of Idea Collector notebook. One of them.
The spider. He and his flying squirrel friend went trick-or-treating on the moon. And here's another. These aren't lists. This is mind mapping. This is where I was mind mapping.
That's one of our projects, and Meri does it amazing.
That I wrote. And that
Meri mind maps well.
But I had to make it children related because it was written for children. Here's some lists. People, place, and things. These are Dee Dee's. These were done in Dee Dee's, I think. This is homework. Society of Idea Collectors in August of 2017. So we did a whole list of people, the occupations like brain surgeon, nurse, librarian.
So y'all go watch Meri.
Like
this was
Pacific
her.
Ocean,
this was
Seattle.
This was her video from last night. She streamed for about 4 or 5 hours last night. Of course, I do the same thing. I scrub through. If somebody's sitting there heat gunning something, even my own heat gunning something, I just move that little red arrow, just move the little dot, So anyway, I wanted to shout out Meri. So I'll put a link to Meri Atelier, My Vagabond Style, and Art Whisper 88 in the description section of this video after the show's over. So. Okay, so there we go. Some shout outs this morning. Meri's been on late. Yeah. Well, and sometimes she has trouble sleeping, so she stays up late. And she usually was streaming at 4:30 in the morning. And 5:30 my time, Eastern time. And so, I think she was her schedule is kind of reversed right now. So she streamed last night really late. So again, I watched more of it this morning because I get up that early. And so I can watch some videos like I watched My Vagabond Style this morning. So anyway, okay, let's see what I'm missing. I know, Vale, me too. Meri is very prolific. She's very prolific. Now the only thing I have to say about Meri, I'd love to get in her studio and organize her. I would love to get in there and just organize that studio for her. Just saying. Hi, Rainbow. How you doing? Let's see. And Makes. So thank you, Janet. There's Meri's channel. So again, I'll put links to them after the show in the description. Okay. So I showed you my completed portrait. The only other thing I did, I worked on a couple Pantone cards. I did a red, yellow, and blue one. So these are just some Pantone collage cards. Now, when I work on the Pantone cards, I either go one way or another. I either do a whole paint session on them or just collage. These are just collage. There's no painting, there's no anything else. Although at some point I didn't on these, but at some point I may add a little, Posca paint or something like that, a white edge or something. But I didn't do that on these. So these, I worked on some Pantone collages, which I only do these every blue moon. Yeah, that's probably true, Arlene. No, I'd have to make her a book of where to find everything. So anyway, if y'all don't know about the Pantone, I have my little stack here. You can buy a box of Pantone color cards and do collage painting whatever on them, and I have a couple boxes. I've given some away, gave some away on Monday in the little collage kits I made. So anyway, I just pull a random color, or I'll pull a color that goes with whatever it is I'm finding. So I found this one. Just yeah, and you make up your own story. That's the thing I love about collage. Unless I think of Dali, Salvador Dali, unless he told you exactly what he was thinking, which, it has been talked about and analyzed and overanalyzed things that he meant by his melting clocks and different things. But unless the artist tells you what their surrealism means, it's what you see in it. But that's true of any art. What do you see in the art? When you go to a museum and you stare at a painting, what do you see in it before you try to think of what did the artist mean? What do you see? And that's what I love about surrealism is, is what do you think about it? What do you see in it? I'm not asking y'all to answer me. I'm just saying that's what I love about collage is that everybody sees different things. It's what's in you that you're going to see. So anyway, there's that one. And then there's this one. There we go. So this one. And I like the way it's called Fiesta. I kind of rolled with that. I rolled with Fiesta. Some of them have names, some of them just have numbers. Then I got this one. So they're very simple collages, 3, 4, 5 little things on there. So those are just some of the collages, and I'll put these in my one of my books here. Let's see, which one am I? Hang on. This one. This one has my postcards, and my postcards have some are just collage, some are postcards that like this is already a made postcard that I collage on. Some I start from scratch, and so that's what I made myself a book. Now not every art card I have is in here. Y'all see my trays, my big trays of art cards. This is not that, but these are some of my postcards. Okay, I gotta maybe it's just this glare is making it kind of flash out. So these are some of the postcards that I've done with postcards that have already got something on them, and I add to them. Okay, so that's some of these, and that's where these are going to go. I'm going to put these in here. I should probably have my own page for just Pantones, but let's put these in here. So yeah. And then I have some blanks in here. I just kind of made this kind of recently. And then here's some of the ones I've made from scratch. Let me see. Maybe I just need to zoom in. Maybe that's the whole issue. There we go. So these are just some of the postcards that I've made from a blank, piece of paper here. This is the back of this one. So, and then these are some art cards, 3x4 art cards that I just put on a 4x6 white cardstock because I like these particular art cards that I made and I wanted them in here. So I put some of those on a backing. Okay, it is kind of flashed out. Let's turn the brightness down just a little. There we go. All right, let's see. Am I missing anything in chat? Raul said last year I went to Andorra, a small country between Spain and France. Made lots of pictures of those melting Dali clock sculptures. Yeah, I like Dali. I've been to his museum in Florida. been to the Dolly Museum in Florida. And then these are just different collages that I've mounted on cardstock that are kind of they might still be in process. They might, just a few of those in there. I have a whole nother book of collage parts or in process collage. And I wasn't going to get off on this, but we are doing collage today. So let me show you that. Let's see here. I keep a lot of things in notebooks. This is a pretty big notebook here. So these are some of the collages that are finished, or I might end up adding something to. I'm going to read chat and just flip for a minute. So yeah, some of these are cut down. Well, quite a few of them actually are cut down from other art journals. Somebody asked me, what do you do with those desk journals and stuff when you're done with them? Well, I've got shelves and shelves. I've got hundreds of art journals that I've made over the years. But sometimes I'll have journals that I don't like the piece, so I'll cut down out of it and work on it and make a collage out of it. So some of these are old art journal pages that I have deconstructed and reconstructed. There's something on there. Is that just, it's just slick. So some of these are those. Thank you, Rainbow. So like this one's not done. It's not painted in. So I know which ones I can continue to work on. But I put them in this because I'm more apt to go to this than I am to go to my big tray, my big tray of art cards. So, and if you cut down one of your art journal pages and just mount it, just stick a double-sided piece of tape and put it on a piece of white cardstock, it makes all the difference. I'm telling you, you will see things that you did not think were in your art if you put it on a piece of white cardstock. It's just something about having it mounted and like isolated on a piece of white paper that makes you focus or see things that you may not otherwise have seen. So I do recommend doing that. And regardless of the size, like this was a full page, and this is the section that I liked out of that full page. So I cut it down. I have no problem cutting down and repurposing any of my art. Well, not my portraits, but I don't cut those down, repurpose those, but collage, mixed media, I will cut them down and repurpose them. And so these are some of the ones in this book, and just put them in a sleeve. Samantha took about 4, I think she got 5 or 6, and she had some of them framed. She really liked some of these. So I gave some of them to Samantha. I did take pictures. I always take pictures before I send them out or give them away. So I do have a record of everything I do. Sometimes I reprint them out for my own records. I'll keep a print of it for my own records, but otherwise, I do have, they're on my phone, or I have records of them. So, and then I'm not going to go through all these. I'll just kind of do a quick flip. But here's a stack. Here's another stack of ones that I'm still working on. So these are all ones that I'm working on or have things going on in progress. So I have this whole stack here of cut down. This is cut down art journals right here. I'm telling you, there's no lack of work in this studio. Okay, so there's that. All right, so then I did pull, I won't show you all my portfolios and all that because I did, put a lot of my artwork in the plastic sleeve portfolios, as did Janet. I made Janet do it, and she did. Okay, so I got to show y'all some new books, and what I want to do is work on one. Start with a big, poster size, one of these, this size. Now I don't do I could, and I have the huge posters, but it's very hard to do those on stream where you can see that, because this is almost as big as my desk right here. And when I do one that's twice this size, it's really hard to do on stream. This one right here is, and it's just, you can just use poster board for a base. This is 20, almost 21 by 15. They're about 21 by 15 size poster board. And that's what we're going to work on. Then here, if I want to work on doing some postcards at the same time, some Alice postcards, then I'll work off on this piece to just to protect my desk a little bit. So, all right, let's see if we got any questions or anything. I hope everything's okay, Tina. I know you were saying my internet was out this morning when I first got on, and I unplugged it and plugged it back in, came back on. But yeah, I was wondering. I don't know if there's ever a time where you don't see me stream, I have done before. It's only been a couple times. Leave a comment in my community tab that my internet's out or something's going on. So check the community tab if if something like that happens. And also every Sunday night or Monday morning, I post pictures of books on my community tab. All right. So there, we're going to do that. So what did I get new? All right. I've already showed you the Collage Soup Flower Power book, but I pulled it today because we might use some of these flowers. This is a stunning book. Packer Dye, if you watch this later, Packer Dye loves her flower books. This is one you should get, Packer Dye, is the flower Power Collage Soup. Oh, thank you, Terry Brett, for the super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I have been making more stickers, although you guys have been super chatting me for quite a while. I don't have any new stickers. They're all the same ones. So I've been sending you out collage bookmarks if you super chat. But I'll find something to send you, Terry. Try to find something different. Because some of y'all, I don't want to keep sending y'all the same kind of things, the same stickers or the same things, Thank you, Tina. There's the links. Thank you, Terry, for supporting the channel. I do appreciate it. It does help with postage and other expenses. I do pay for the StreamYard upgrade so that we can stream in 1080p and have other features. So I do appreciate that when y'all super chat, it does help pay for the monthly StreamYard. So thank you. Yes, I see. But okay, you can come up, but you got to stay over here. You have to stay over here. You can come up here. So anyway, Packer Dye, you need this book. Packer Dye does amazing collages, and she does a lot of florals. So I pulled this one because I thought maybe we might use this today. We'll see with the Alice in Wonderland and or the postcards, poster and or postcards. And so this is the new one Terry Brett has this as well. And All Hail the Fairy Tale, Alice's version. And this is amazing too. They're all amazing. I mean, I love my collage soup. I love my pour toast, Kate Curry. So move over, baby, move over. And this is a new one too. So I got the new circus, and then I got this one. So I thought I'd show y'all these. Cloud warning. Yes, for sure. The cloud is here. So anyway, I will do a flip through of this. Let me get a sip of my lemon water here. And this, and then I got this for words. If I do any postcards, I can pick words out of this. Plus I have some watch parts over here. Excuse me, baby. I have some of my jelly print papers to use in the collage. So I pulled some of those. I kind of pulled some like florally, some maybe blue, gold. And then I also pulled some of the black and gold. So I pulled some tissue, jelly plated deli papers. It's so hard to do that. So these are on deli papers. And so I pulled some of these to maybe use it as a background. I don't know. I just pulled them just in case. All right. So we got those. So let me go ahead and show this real quick. Thank you. Thank you, Tina, for putting in links too. So I just like the contrast. I have these black and white images here. Now, again, if you love the book, you're going to have to get two. because there's good pages on both. I know a lot of people will just make copies. I like using the original out of the book. There's been a couple occasions where I've had to make a copy because I needed two of something, but I just like using the books. And I figure by the time I use this whole book, I'm going to be tired of this anyway. I'm going to be ready to move on to something else, So I don't need, I don't make copies. Now, if you get digital copies, which Collage Soup does have digital copies of some of their stuff. I don't know if they have every book digi, but where you can just buy the digi book and print it out. But there's rabbits in here, but I also pulled two of my sketchbooks out that I'm going to flip through. And I think I found 2 or 3 pages where I've drawn rabbits. So what I want to do is maybe draw a rabbit for my collage. For the postcards, I'll probably just use this kind of thing. So we'll see. I don't, I'm doing it on the fly here, like we usually do. We make it up as we go when we collage. So let's see, Marguerite, Anania. Who else am I missing? Said hi to Rainbow. So, this one's got lots of rabbits and Alice and it's got everything Alice, the tea party, everything. So, but I'm thinking, these will be good just to make some little mini, postcard size. Y'all know I like to give away postcards. So, yeah. So I'm just going to continue to flip through here. So you get these books. They're like $25, but look how thick they are. You get a lot in these books. So just saying. You couldn't cut up that book, Janet. Well, you buy 2 then, Janet. One to keep and one to cut up. I do have a couple other collage books coming from another company that I've not bought anything from before, but let's see, I think they're coming in Friday. So maybe by Monday I can show you those. I love this. I love the dark, deep red and the teal and the hint of yellow ochre. I like this color combo. I'm thinking, see, I like her too, but I love this. I'm not even thinking so much of using this, but I might go with this color combo. This red and this teal and this kind of off, toned yellow ochre and some. I might go with this color scheme. I don't really necessarily want her in it, and I might use a black and white Alice in the picture, so everything will be nice and bright and colorful with the black and white Alice. We'll see. I might, because here's some more. So I'm just going to continue to flip here. You need this book in your life? Well, Janet put a link in there, or Janet or Tina, one of them put a link. They're on Amazon. Put it in your cart. Janet has a 3-day rule, Janet? Janet put something in her cart for 3 days. I think it might be a week. Is it 3 days or a week, Janet? She put something in her cart and she won't buy it for that long. Not me. If I see something I like, it's in the cart and it's bought. But I buy all my Amazon purchases. I buy the gift cards. I go to the store, get Amazon gift cards and upload them. I don't put anything on credit cards. I buy the gift cards and upload my gift cards to my Amazon account and use my Amazon gift cards. That's why you see why I have so many. I have so many Amazon cards to use for scraping paint and stuff, because that's how I pay for my Amazon. It's already linked to the chat. Thank you, Tina. So yeah, that's how I prepay for my Amazon purchase. So I like the little chess pieces. Those might be good. I do like that. I think I know I'm going to use that. Whether I use them all of them in my collage, or if I use them on a postcard, but I do like that. So I'm going to make sure and pull that, because I do for sure like the chess pieces. So And like I said earlier, if you weren't here, I don't think that I'm going to complete a poster today because of all the other things I'm showing and telling and doing. And if you go to Collage Soup, you can get some freebies, and they have over 20 titles for 99 cents each. So if you are one that likes to print out your collage images and just print them out yourself, then it's probably worth it to go check this out. I don't print anything out if I don't have to. But there is that option. And again, which books they have, how many, full book, I don't know. Or if just have partial books for download, you'll have to go check that out because I don't do it. So I'm not real familiar with exactly everything that they have in their digi shop. Okay. So, and again, I showed this one before. I won't flip every page in this one, but I do like the florals in this. And I'm thinking of combining florals from this and the Alice. Okay. So we're going to do Alice today. And the other book we're not going to work in today, but I will probably do some postcards out of this maybe next week. If y'all like the collage, y'all need to let me know what things y'all like, for me to do on stream. Because I've done everything. I do collage, I do color books, I do drawing, I do painting, mixed media. Work a little bit on my portraits, not too much. And if y'all missed it, I did finish my portrait here. This will go out in the mail. So I finished that portrait. What else? We do a little bit of everything here. So, if you like something, you put it in the comments. I know I don't get a lot of comments in my videos because we all talk here. And that's one of the downsides of live streaming. There's a few downsides, but for me, there's more upsides than downsides. But one of the downsides of live streaming is you get less comments because we're all talking here. People have already said what they have to say here, so they don't leave comments because they've said it here, right? You have to get a gift card or for Amazon 16. Well, then go. So you can go to the grocery store and get you an Amazon card. Angie, you get them at the grocery store. Okay, so all right, let me go ahead and show you. This is Poor Toast and Kate Curry's book, and they have tons. They have probably, I don't know, 100 books. I don't even know how many books they have. But I love Poor Toast. You can follow Poor Toast on IG. Kate Curry is not on IG, but Instagram. Poor Toast is a good guy. That's Poor Toast. And he and Kate Curry work together to make these books. And they're awesome. I love me some Poor Toast. I love me some Poor Toast. So, and Kate Curry. So this is their newest circus one. And he will take, he's got a couple ideas that I've given him. Like he did the medieval. He did the medieval one because I recommended it. And he's got a couple other ones in the works that I've recommended. So they do listen. If you recommend a theme, they do listen to you. And let me tell you just some of the books here. Like I have The Door and the Windows. I've got 2 or 3 copies of that. Anne sent me an extra copy of The Door and the Window, Anne Lar. But there's all different ones. There's Pink, Winter, Spring. There's Purple and Pink and Castles. And I've got a lot of them. I don't have them all. The Bird one. I love the Bird one. I have 2 copies of the Bird one. Let's see what else here's. Blooms, there's St. Patrick's Day, leaves, there's trees, coffee lover, mushrooms. I should pull out a mushroom. I do have, I have enough here, but I love the mushroom book too. There's fish, winter, cottage core, cute Christmas, animals. I mean, there's just everything. And this is just, there's probably 3 pages of this that they'll even have them on here. But if you go to Amazon and look up Poor Toast and or Kate Curry, look them both up and follow both of them, you'll see all their books. There's tons of collage ephemera. So, oh, thank you, Terry. That's so sweet. Collage is your favorite. See, a collage is one of my favorites to do. I do like doing color books, coloring color books, but I love collage. And but I know it's, I got to kind of mix it up because collage isn't for everybody. Not everybody likes to do collage. Of course, I do mixed media collage, and I do it on cards, postcards, posters, list, and which Picola Helen, my little Snapdragon Picola, who's on the road RVing. Where's my? Do I have it sitting up here? Oh, here. Yeah. So yeah. So Picola, this is her RV. No, it doesn't have her name on it. I put the name on it. But this is Picola's RV that she's out cruising the States with. She dropped us like a hot potato and went RVing. No, she didn't really. I'm just teasing Picola. She's out there living her best life in her new RV. Oh, thank you, Q&L. I appreciate it. And Q&L, I don't have your address. I wanted to send you something last time you super chatted me. And I don't have your address. So if you'll send me your address, I will send you, I'm writing you down, a Q&L thanks. So here's my email again. It's always in my description, but here it is again. I will send you out some stickers or a collage bookmark or something. So thank you. Yeah, let me know your address. Let's see. But thank you for supporting the channel. I do appreciate that. I'm scrolling. I'm trying to keep up, guys. Let's see. Vagabond Style says collage is my favorite, but I've seen other things you do too. I learn something every time I watch. Thank you, Vagabond. And I just love. I mean, that you rocked. You rocked the mini magazine. The mini magazine art journal project. You really rocked that. And Debbie, if you want to send me your address, I will send you some happy mail as well. I don't share anybody's addresses with anybody, not even the other mods. You can ask my mods. I don't give them your address. If anybody needs your address, I just send them to you. I don't share your address, and I don't put you on an email list. Not that there's anything wrong with an email list. Someday I may do an email list. I don't do one now. And I would always ask before I put you on one. I wouldn't automatically put you on an email. So I can barely find your addresses. That's what is in my book. Hi, Rebecca Jean. Yeah, I know. I love my collage books. I actually am liking in this particular book. I'm liking these backgrounds. These backgrounds are so vintage circus. I really am enjoying these backgrounds. So if I do any kind of cards with these, I'll have to, sacrifice some of the images for some of these backgrounds to put on postcards because I love these vintage backgrounds. Okay, yeah, I'll send you some collage fodder, Vagabond Debbie. I have to call you Vagabond Debbie. Yeah, I'll send you some collage fodder. Just email me your address. So these are just so cool, and the way they're like they remind me. Was it Cosmos Cricket? I think it was Cosmos Cricket back in the scrapbooking days that had this look, this kind of vintagey kind of vibe, these kind of colors, the scratchy, sanded kind of look. That's what that reminds me. I love me some Cosmo Cricket back in the day. So I'm just going to kind of flip through here so you can kind of get an idea. And some of the little cute characters, some of them are very, the big-eyed children and chibi looks and so yeah, Poor Toasted Cake Curry always have awesome books, and y'all see every time I get a new one I flip through it. So if you've missed them, sometimes if I have 4 or 5 different books that I show, I'll have it on my thumbnail and you'll see them laid out, so you'll know those are videos where I show a lot of the new collage books. But y'all know one thing about my channel, we do so many multiple things. You really have to watch, you scrub through. You don't have to watch it every minute, but scrub through because I show so many different things that are not listed in my description, my thumbnail, or, you just have to watch because we're rabbit trailing all the time, which I love. That keeps me interested in my own show. I don't just sit down and do 3 hours of I do 3 hours of a collage or a color book page, but mostly there's other things thrown in there, like new products, books, whatever. Jelly plating. So these are some of the jelly plate tissue paper or deli papers that I pulled to maybe use as some of the collage today. either as backgrounds on postcards or parts of it in a big collage. So I guess I should get started, shouldn't I? So I did like this. Oh, one more thing I got to show because I did pull these. Oh, Melvin, you're so cute. I work out of two of these big sketchbooks. Now these big mamas, and I have reinforced the spines with cat hair. I've reinforced the spines with gaffer tape, the black gaffer tape. But this is my new one. I haven't got too far in this one. The other one is they're both continuing things. I'm always adding to these books. So, but I pulled them because I wanted to see some of the rabbit drawings of it. Now, the one rabbit drawing I'm looking for, I can't find so far. So we're going to spend a couple minutes. I'm going to flip maybe 5 minutes through these two books and see if there's anything in here I want, because I want a big rabbit on my collage, and probably have to draw it or paint it to put on my big Alice in Wonderland collage. And but the exact rabbit I wanted, I tried to flip. The other one, I did bookmark a few things. This is my newest one, so it's probably not in here. But and it's just a hodgepodge. I glue things, tape things, I'll move things. If I cut something up, I might put it in here. And then I also have this one, which this one is a real hodgepodge. This is not a big, thick one. This is just it's a tall one. You know, it's taller than these, but it's not really that thick normally, although I've got that thick to it. But this is just some of my favorite things. I'm not gonna go through this because my rabbit is not going to be in here, but this is just one of my books where I throw in, you know, it's kind of like a little bit of the kitchen sink in this book. These sketchbooks, let me see if I can get this back down here. These sketchbooks are a little bit more organized. And then I also have quick sketches that I keep in one of these. See, I've got all kinds of journals. Everybody go, what do you do with it? Well, I'm showing you. This is what I do with it. A lot of it's ideas, and just this is all sketchy stuff. I mean, there's just tons of ideas and sketchy stuff and ideas in this little. This is like can move from room to room with me. This one here. So, yeah, all kinds of different books where I keep sketches, ideas, notes. Scraps of stuff, color waves, color pieces of paper. So anyway, this one I just started in this year. So I just started things I like, and I just started putting some things in here. Some of these I started with just some watercolor pen. What are those? What are they called? Here, let me look for them here. Where did I put them? Are they still in my bucket? Anyway, they're watercolor brush pens. I forget the name of them. Anyway, and I just did some different color backgrounds just to have something on the page. Because sometimes if you just scribble on a page, put some shapes on a page, and then when you go to put something in it, it's just not just a blank. It's not just a blank page. My weather popped up. No, it'll be the weather. So anyway, these are some of the ideas and stuff. So like this. So I'll have this. I can put things on top. Like I might do birds, peacocks, something on this color. Like here, the bees on the black and the yellow, this yellow bird. So, of course, love me some lemurs. Got lots of lemurs. And lemurs hopping, jumping, skipping, their nose, their eyes, colors, their hands. I love me some lemurs. Y'all know that's in my header. So here's some more. This is a lemur story that I had going on. It's a samurai Viking lemur. Got all his little clothes, his helmets, his armor. It's a Viking samurai lemur. So anyway, so these are some of the sketches that I've got going on here, and some of them I've cut out of other books and just put them in here so that they're just handy, more handy for me to have. Here's where I did bats for last Halloween. We did bats. Here's some out. Is this the rabbit I was looking for? Although I do like this one. This is not exactly the one I was looking for, but maybe we might use this rabbit. So these are pen and ink drawings. Combat ready. Yes, exactly, Tina. Um, I might use this one. This is a pen and ink, and it's just done with a ballpoint pen and a brush pen, as is this owl. So I sketch it out with the ballpoint pen, and then the heavier inks, I just use a Pentel brush pen for the heavier inks. So I kind of like him, but I'm not sure. I put a thing on here, but I'm glad I flipped through because I would not have found him otherwise. So here's just some faces, some lambs and roosters. Y'all know I love me some chickens, some feet, and then again, it's just some more squares. These are some of the those big stone heads that are all over South America. Let's see. Pigs, pig butts, little squirrel, my Norse. Here's another story going on. This is a Norse story, and I've got little ideas on there. Here's another samurai, some more samurai ideas. And this one, I got this off of Pinterest. Most of this off Pinterest. It's vintage diner cups and coffee pots that I found on Pinterest. I said, I love everything. It reminds me of my grandparents. And, you know, my grandparents were big coffee drinkers. My grandfather was a milkman. Well, he's my step grandfather. And he immigrated here from the Netherlands. And he was a milkman his whole career till he retired. But he always drank out of these kind of cups. Grandma always had these kind of diner cups for him to drink out of, and all different kinds of coffee pots over the years. So this just reminded me of my grandparents. So I copied most of these images off of Pinterest at some whenever. There's another fish, and that's all I got in this book. So this one, I did mark that rabbit right there if I decide to use that one, or I do have some marked in here. Now on this one, I tried to keep even these copies. These were my test prints of my newest collages, and some of them, like this, is flashed out, but it's good enough for me to have in this book. You know, this was my test prints on my new eco printer, so I just put some in here because I want copies of all my collages, right? So here's some. These are the newest ones, and so I just have them stuck in here. I will tape them down in here, but this one's got more stuff in it, and I did mark where the rabbits are. So this one I've had since 2020 and 2021, 22, 23, 24 that I've added. Am I missing anything in chat? Hi, Kimberly. So anyway, like this was a big poster of a rooster. I know I'm barely in here. The book is from here to here. But I try to keep a copy of my work in here, shrunk down, of course, you know, shrunk down. Thank you, Flo, and good morning, Flo. I know, I do too. I love the old restaurant wear, Debbie. So this was a poster I did with in remembrance of, let's see, 2019 is when I did this. It was bigger, but I just like to print out some of my work to keep, you know, even if it's smaller. So anyway, this is a whole big poster for Inktober a couple 2-3 years ago. Last year I did what was it last year? The forest. Ink Forest Tober. I don't remember how I named it, but it was the forest critters. And then this year I want it probably for Inktober. I'll probably do Ink Farm Tober. But this was my cover sheet for Ink Sectober. This was 2020. Some more lemurs. Hear no evil, see no evil, speak no evil. Some more different posters. And again, these are like, this is a big poster. This one's about this size. So, but I have rabbits in here. So that's what I'm looking for. And I have a mark. I think I have found all my, hi Marsh, found all my rabbits in here. So these are just like, look at these different little shapes and designs. And these were in a magazine, and they look like owl eyes. So I put them on here. I drew an owl. These are all different color combinations and just you know, patterns. a mouse, just different things. I did a whole series of animals with iPod, earbuds. This was my horse, the Four Horses of the Apocalypse poster, shrunk down again. So, oh, here's one. Okay, so I got this guy here, which I like because he's tall and skinny. And he's not menacing. Sometimes you get a menacing rabbit when you do, an Alice Wonderland. I do like this, but I also like the idea of the space. I have a little antennae, antenna, like he's picking up signals. I do like that, but I don't know if I'll do that in my Alice today. I do like this one. He's even got a pocket watch there. So I might go with this tall, skinny guy. I'll redraw him and use him somehow. And I don't know if I want to just ink him because I think, I'm thinking the rabbit and Alice, especially if I use the Alice out of here, like this one right here. One of these, if I use one of these girls or even both of them, I'd have her on one side of the rabbit and her facing, superimpose, like one behind and one kind of here in front of the rabbit. Because I do like that. Let's see what am I got on the other side. Okay, I'll forgo that. So I think I'll use this Alice. Again, I'm just thinking of it as I go, and I should cut that out. I know Janet's probably freaking. It's a mess. It's a mess. That, and of course, I got my chess pieces. But I don't know if I use her like this, I might just draw the black and white rabbit, maybe have pink here, I don't know, and just keep it in the black and whiteness of it. Just draw another one to cut out. And then again, I don't think I'm going to finish this today because I have all these other little side projects I'm adding to it, especially if I do postcards. So I'm not saying we're going to finish this collage today. But hi, Belinda, Tori, anybody else? So I think I'm going to use her, and I'll draw a rabbit. So I think we're going to go with that. But let me continue to flip through here so you can just kind of see what else I got in here. Just different chickens, roosters. This was done from one of the project books, the How to Use Color Pencil books. That was a project we did some year, 2020. More chickens and roosters. I just love me some chickens. Because, chicken conspiracy. So let's see. This was out of a book. This was out of a magazine. I like the colors. Some more Inksectober. I think this guy was actually my inspiration for my Inksectober poster that year. Some more. Then this was another Inktober. This was in 2019 where I did movie monsters. Now this is just copies. The actual pieces, the actual movie monsters are like on 11 by 14. They're big. These are shrunk down. But I did one of these every day for 31 days. I don't have them all in here, but I have some of my favorites in here. This is mine and Zippy the Unicorn's favorite. Let's see what the chickens do conspire. I know, right? Marsh actually has chickens. They wouldn't let me get eggs the other day. They conspired against you. They knew they had to have some more chicks, didn't they? Do you let some hatch, Marsh? Do you have babies too? Or just the full-on chickens and the eggs? Yes, and Hubster likes my Invisible Man too, and Zippy the Unicorn likes my. I haven't seen Zippy hasn't been on YouTube in a long time, but anyway. So, yeah, these were some of my movie monsters that year. 2019 is when I did those. And they're just more sketches and, different things, ideas for envelopes. We did Christmas envelopes. And then there's different collage pieces that I liked, different collage ideas. I do keep some collage ideas just because it just reminds me of surrealism. Don't forget to do this. Don't forget, you like that. So there's some ideas. But then like here, there was something here that I like that image. So I just tore it back out. Gonna take them back out again if I want them on something else. Let's see. What did Marsh say about his chickens? We haven't let them hatch yet. Maybe next year. Okay. And for those of y'all that don't know, Marsh is expecting his first son coming. I don't know what month, but Marsh is. He showed his ultrasound on Facebook and Instagram. If y'all don't follow Marsh Makes Comics. He's an amazing artist, and he's got tons of videos. Y'all need to go watch. What was that? A motorcycle? What that was going down the street. Anyway, Marsh has tons of videos to watch as well. So follow Marsh on IG and YouTube. So these are just different things, different ideas. This one's back from 2015. This one is 2000. I just cut them out of something and just stuck them in here because I wanted copies of them. Here's where we do the 5-second faces, more quick face drawings, lizards and dinosaurs, octopi, different things. This is a book that Janet and I both have. That we need to pull this book back out, Janet. This is an amazing book. Should I go grab it? Oh, we're running out of time before I even start my collage. But this is from an amazing drawing book. Late July. Okay, all right. So we're all. Oh, thank you, Tina. Tina put in a link to Marsh's YouTube channel. Thanks, Tina. But this is an amazing book. This drawing book. Let's see. There's some calligraphy. Illuminated lettering, koi fish, frogs, lizards, squirrel, turtles. I draw. Samantha loves turtles. It was National Turtle Day. I think it was last Friday, maybe. Anyway, I sent her a little meme. Happy National Turtle Day. She goes, it's the best day of the year. She loves her some turtles. So I need to probably do it. She doesn't have wall room. Here's a story I did with the landscape. The whole story would take place. Nobody would know it, but you were living on a dinosaur. A dinosaur or a, what do you call it? Komodo dragon. And so I called it the iguana world, but it could be any kind of, reptile world. And everybody's living on it. They're tiny, tiny people. You don't even see the people. They're so small, right? But like this nostril is a cave. And it's a whole world, but you're living on a dinosaur. Kind of like a disc world. Okay, so anyway, here we go. Some more little mice. Emus. These are a couple that I did for Christmas drawings back in 2016, and I just cut them out and put them on here. I did the Christmas squirrel and the Hanukkah camel there. Okay, so here we go. So here's where I've bookmarked some, but these are too cute. These rabbits are too cute for my Alice. I'm still liking the tall one, I think. I'm liking the tall, skinny one. Here's some quick, fun ways to do a jellyfish. And then these are some different manga drawings that Cameron and I have done over the years, back when he was learning how to draw manga, and we did a lot of that. Some frogs, some more bats and animals, more chickens. Another page of chickens, Marsh. This one's wearing glasses. You know that they actually did have glasses for chickens? I think they were rose-colored. And they were supposed to keep them, the roosters from fighting. I need a pink. Hang on. They're supposed to keep them from fighting. rose-colored glasses. But that was really a thing. I don't know how well it worked, but yeah. This was my Peace Love poster. It's a full-size poster as well. And this, I forget where I saw this on Pinterest or something, but I love this Diana Gabaldon Outlander quote. Now, I watched the first couple seasons of Outlander, and it just got too violent. I've read most all the books, not the last two. But anyway, they're this thick and they're good. But I read them back in 1989. I don't know when they came out, 1989, 90, whenever Outlander first came out. That's when I read them. And of course, that's a big TV series, Netflix thing now. But anyway, this is a quote out of Outlander, one of Diana Gabaldon's, and she's very expressive and very detail oriented in her description. She's very descriptive. Anyway, I love this quote. The library held a hushed exultation, as though the volumes were all singing soundlessly within their covers. And as a book lover, I love that quote. I love that. You like my sloth painting room? Yeah, this is a poster. This is a full-size poster. This is just shrunk down. The library held a hushed exultation, as though the volumes were all singing soundlessly within their covers. Is that awesome? I love that. So, yeah. Put that in. And then these are some shrunk down collages that I just kept copies of. There's one of my Time Wrangler astronauts. This was all done with the ballpoint pen. It's probably about this big poster. And he was done with the ballpoint pen. So, yeah. And then some of my copies of some of my art cards. This is out of one of my the abandoned altered books that I put into Procreate and got rid of the journal separation and made it into this. So more collages, more chickens. You like that quote too, Debbie? I know, right? That would be a good calligraphy. Let me write that down. Calligraphy. Diana Gabaldon quote. That would be a good calligraphy. This is kind of one of my newer ones that y'all seen me do on stream. We did this one on stream. But anyway, chickens and mushrooms. And if I have a double page spread that I take out of some other place, I'll just tape it in, Okay, so here's my other note for some more rabbits. But I'm still, even looking at these now, I'm still liking that tall, skinny rabbit. But I like these little bunnies. But I think I'm going to roll with, there's some faces on that. I'm going to roll with the tall, skinny guy. Some more baby chicks, pig butts. Yeah. Is that a Yoda quote? Is that something Yoda said, Marsh? And then here's just some collagey stuff and some sketches and some textury stuff and more textures and patterns. This one was from I think this one was from I don't know if it was a Skillshare class. I don't remember, but they had all these patterns, and I was scribbling down patterns just as fast as I could get down. So there's a whole bunch of patterns, or it might be from Pinterest. I don't know. You can get all those. Oh, look, Marsh. Another ballpoint pen chicken. I forgot how many chickens I have in here. And then some drawings of shells and just different things. And some more patterns. Pages and pages of patterns. And then here's some different, y'all seen some of these already. And I've moved them. I moved them out of this book and back into this book. But I took the Fashion Magazine girls and Tim Holtz's doll heads, and recombine them. So that's what these are. These are fashion magazine girls, and plus some other things like some florals and stuff. But the Tim Holtz heads on fashion magazine girls. I thought they were good. Here's a couple more. So yeah, and then I added some fish too. I like the way the fish has got her hat and she's got a hold of that fish. So again, Tim Holtz people with fashion magazine girls, right? That's another one. I think that's all in here. And then again, all I have is more copies. I got to incorporate these into, this is the poster that I did of the art with Poor Toast, Kate Curry, art supply collage stuff. I did this one. And these two right here did not print well, but they're printed well enough. The colors are off, but they're printed well enough for me just to have the copy in this book. So, you know, this one was our terracotta soldiers here. And this one was the dragons and the knights and the different things. Again, the colors are all off on this, but it's good enough just to remind me that I did this poster. This one turned out pretty good. We did this on the day of the eclipse. We did, I called it the Navigator, but yeah, so he's got our astronaut here. Time shift, eclipse. During the eclipse, maybe the time shifted during the eclipse. These are two more that I did with the bird book. Also, I did these on stream. So anyway, I just have these. I haven't put them in here yet. I got other things back here too that I want to do and work on. Got some more posters. There's some other. So anyway, got those in the back there. So these two big books here are, and then here it is. This is the rabbit I want to look at. All right, so I need to redraw him. Now, I want to draw him so that he takes up a good amount in this poster. And then I'll have the Alice front and back, and then, you know, other Alice accoutrement around it. Okay, so let's see here. Let me move some of this stuff. I've got my who I want to shout out in my description box here. If y'all missed the beginning of my show where I talked about shouting out a couple of people, go back and watch that. And again, I'm real proud of this, so I'm going to show it again. There's my portrait I just finished. This goes in the mail either today or first thing in the morning. So I finished that. Next one I have is a baby I got to do. Okay, so let's see here. This is what I'm going to work on, this big poster. But I'm going to work, I'm going to do him on a piece of, you know, this kind of paper is not bad to do the sketch on. Maybe I'll just tear. No, I won't tear it out. People will freak out. Let me just get another. I got plenty of the sketchbooks. Let me just grab one. Let's see. Because I want sketchbook paper is the best, I think, rather than Bristol or anything like that. Let's see. Let me feel this paper here. Let me feel of this paper. I think this paper might be good. I'll pull out a couple sheets of this because I'm going to cut them up. I'm going to cut them out. So, you know, y'all know I like to paint, you know, acrylic paint my animals, but I'm thinking in this poster, I just kind of want him like black and white so I can do these black and white Alices. All right, so I got a couple of sketchbook pieces of paper here. All right, so I'm going to set him aside so I can kind of look at him. I'm not going to necessarily try to copy him exactly. Can I set him up somewhere? Will this book sit here? There we go. It's probably going to fall over and scare the crap out of me. You know, it's going to slam down on me. Let's see. Okay. Is it going to stay? Are you going to stay there? And then also I'm going to try to do at the same time doing the poster, some postcards. Okay. Let's see what we got. Yeah, that's a fun book too. Draw the 365 things every day. There's a few of those books. And Janet and I bought the newest one. I think it's that same series, Missy. And we keep saying, well, Janet, I think, actually did something on her stream using it. I haven't pulled it out to use it yet on stream. Let's see. Who else am I missing? Uh, Oh, thanks, my Vagabond Style, Debbie. I did post what do you know, a slideshow. I posted a kind of a slide through of about 30 of my collages on Instagram. I think there's like 6, 7, 8 in each, or maybe 9. I forget how many Instagram lets you post. But on Instagram, there's 3 or 4 slideshows that I put up maybe 2 week or 2 ago. So you can slide through and see them all. Well, not all of them, but a lot of them. Let's see. Am I missing anything else? Oh, thank you, Rainbow. Oh, let's see. Okay, let's just go ahead and get where's my ballpoint pen? Because I like that sketchy look. Oh, this has got something on this. Let's go over here. That's got something on that one. Let's go over here. Let me cut this perforation off. Again, I'm going to cut it out so it doesn't have to be. That's good. All right, so I'm gonna try it. Every time I say it, my husband goes, what's I'm gonna? I'm going to just quickly say it. I'm gonna. All right, so let's see here. So I'm gonna want to probably not much. Let me compare the size. Not much bigger than that one because it's the paper size here. So anyway, I'm just gonna, and I don't know how much you're gonna be able to see because I start real light, and I just do kind of sketchy. He may be a little shorter when I do this. He may be a shorter rabbit. I like the tall skinny, but I got to have room. Don't knock over my lights there, Malibu. But I do want to have his ears nice and big and kind of maybe even floppier than I drew them there. So we're going to just kind of, it sounds like they're testing the tornado alarm out. They always test the tornado alarm on sunny days so that you don't think there's actually a tornado. And we'll see. And I might draw this and I might not even like it. So we'll see. This one had this side a real floppy, really big floppy ear. So I hear it out there. I may like the idea of a painted one better, an acrylic paint. I think that's probably far enough right there. Kind of right about there. Can y'all hear it? I don't know if y'all can hear it. It's pretty loud. I'm looking straight at you rather than off to the side. Now, the whiskers, I would redraw the whiskers on the collage. I'm not going to cut out the whiskers, but, I'll put them on there for. Y'all hear it winding down now? Hi, Lisa. Wait. Hey, girl. Hey. All right, so let's see. His body about here. His paws kind of right about in there. And then I want him tall and skinny because Alice is going to be standing on either side of him. And then he's going to have a watch here. I'll probably cut that out. Cut a real picture of a watch out there. Oh, they're running it again? So I'll make him nice and tall. Tall, skinny rabbit. I don't remember the description of the white rabbit in tail back here in Alice in Wonderland, but this one's going to be tall and skinny. Uh, all right, so let's see, and I'll cut them out and maybe then do more detail. I'll kind of cut right along this edge so I have room to do fur or whatever, just to kind of place them on the poster to see if I'm going to like it. So it's going to have a little pause right here. And I have a pocket watch hanging right there. Again, I'm going to want this to be sketchy, so it's going to be, sketchy. Okay, so he'll be kind of fuzzy here and furry there. And then he'll have his, I think I want to make his feet really big. I'm going to make his feet big. I don't know how big the rabbit, I'm not looking at any reference of rabbit feet, but I think I want them to be kind of big. Something like this. Maybe I'll have toenails. And then I want a big fuzzy tail back there. Tall and skinny. All right, let's cut him out and just kind of see what he looks like. And then I'll add some detail to him. So I'm not close cutting because I want to have fur and stuff. Now I'm going to cut off the whiskers because I will just draw the whiskers back in. I'm cutting 2 sheets. No wonder it felt like, am my scissors not working well? I cut 2 sheets there. Now I hear some kind of truck coming down the street. What is that? Seeing all kinds of stuff going on out in my neighborhood. Keep this for a scratch paper. Let me look out my window. What's that? I don't know. It's kind of like a garbage truck, but it's not. I don't know what it is. All right. What's going on, Chad? Anything? Who am I missing? Did I say hi to you, Ruth? Ruth S. We have a Ruth S and a Ruth E. Scrolling back, I'm not seeing anything else except "Hey, girl, hey" from Elise. All right, let's just do a little bit more doodling on him before we do anything else. So I'm going to want the inside of his ears here. So this is just a Pentel brush pen. It's very fine, flexible nib. And you can get real nice darks, but real thin lines as well. And I love this pen, especially during Inktober when I'm doing ballpoint, any kind of ballpoint pen or pen and ink. I said, I don't know. Try not to miss anybody. Don't want to get too carried away with the darks yet. Oh, I had that's a add thing. Not an add thing, but come on, get off there. There we go. If you roll over, you bring up something off of, what is that? It's not a street cleaner. Oh my gosh, it's loud. Can y'all hear that? It's like a trash, garbage truck rolling down the street, but really slow. Almost like if it was a street cleaner. I don't know. I do. and the siren. We got a twofer going on out there. And then he's going to have kind of fur coming across here. A little cartoon Alice in Wonderland rabbit. And again, he's going to have whiskers coming off, but they're going to come off into the collage. Let's have him have kind of arched feet there, like that. Some toenails. Something like this. All right, let's put a little bit more work with the ballpoint pen. We did discuss having a zine, another zine swap, Missy, but we didn't get further than that. I know Janet, y'all put a whole bunch of list of things that y'all would like to do zine swap wise. You know, between fairy tales and just different things. I'm going to kind of keep that kind of just white in there, or maybe a color eventually. So we'll fussy cut that. Year of the Dragon. Well, you have to remember, we have to keep it, you know, I don't want to say so not artistic, but you want to make sure everybody can participate. So it needs to be a little bit more general, you know, year of the something, and you can pick dragon, year of the rabbit, you know, you could pick something like that. But, you know, you want to have it, you want to have a zine swap where a lot of people are going to be able to participate or want to participate. Might put some gray in here. Let me pick a gray. Where's my? Let's see here. Let me get a piece of that scrap paper I just stuck up under here. That's pretty good gray. Let's see, what did Janet say? I just want y'all is good. Yeah. Janet might be drawing rabbits for all I know. She likes to draw along. And I'm going to have to kind of let this dry before the, well, maybe the ballpoint pen will be okay. You're drawing with charcoal, Raul? Okay. Y'all follow Raul too. Raul is a big TikTok person. I guess you're still doing a lot of TikTok, aren't you, Raul? I'm not on TikTok, but Raul apparently is very, very well known over there on TikTok. Am I correct, Raul? That truck is still rolling up and down the street. I don't know what it is. It's weird. And again, I want to have a pocket watch right there. I need to find one. I'll find one here in a minute. Just drawing some fur. Haven't uploaded 40 days? I will have 90 new videos. Okay. I know you've had, you haven't been feeling well, Roll. I don't know if that's why or what, but yeah, Roll was doing TikTok like cray. Wow. And just some different fur patches of fur. So what have y'all been reading lately? I haven't asked y'all what y'all been reading. Anybody been reading anything good? Put it in caps so I can see it. Let's see. I think I'll just do some weird toes. Something like some kind of weird toes like that. Some fur over the feet. I like to scribble shade. You can shade different ways. You can do cross hatching. You can do all kinds of shading. Space it farther apart to make it. I like to scribble shade. You get real darks, and then you can, edge out real light. Oh my gosh, whatever that is just annoying because I don't know what it is. But I also want him to have like fur look to him. And again, I might not end up liking this. I might have to paint one, paint a rabbit. But I kind of just like the idea of this with these. Let me go ahead and cut her out while we're sitting here. I don't have the time to read much crafting to get ready for a town festival. Okay. Well, keep getting ready for your town festival. Angie, you going to be putting out any bowls or some of your, thank you, Becky Calora. I want to keep the little sketch over there, so I'm gonna, this right here will be good if I do a postcard. This little bit right here on a postcard stack. All right, I'm gonna read, all right, now finally that it's dying down, the tornado siren test. Let's see. Rainbow is reading Legends and Lattes, a cozy fantasy. I don't know that I've ever read a cozy fantasy, Rainbow. Oh my gosh, they're starting about. It's that truck. Can y'all hear that in the background? Oh my gosh. It's winding back up again. I've read a lot of cozy mysteries, Rainbow, but I don't think I've ever read a cozy fantasy. Legends and Lattes. Oh, I got to write that down. That's a good, like, when I don't want to think book, right? Those kind of, I love me some cozy mysteries every now and then. Okay, let's see. Legends and Lattes. Okay, I wrote it down. I wrote that down, Rainbow. Okay, let's see. Scrolling. Um, Thank you, Annette. Thank you, Debbie Bruce. Lord of the Rings. Well, I've read Lord of the Rings like three, I don't know how many times over since I was a teenager, Marsh, over the years. So, yeah, I've read it that a lot, but I don't know that I'd consider it. Well, I guess it could be cozy. It's not, compared to, let's say, compared to nowadays, cozy fantasy inspired by cozy mystery, no violence, all about community, personal transformation. Okay, I might have to get that one. Now, my favorite cozy, and it, there's people get killed in it, but Ellery, let me see, let me find her because her new one comes out, I think, in October. Let me go to my Amazon will load. Do I have to put it in? Take it off of Wi-Fi? Yeah, hang on. Okay, let's see here. It comes out in, but I've read all of her. I love, if y'all like cozy mysteries, y'all have to read. Okay. It's Ellery Adams. The new one comes out in October. And the new one's called The Little Lost Library. And the series, she has two different, or maybe even three. She has two or three different series that she writes. This series, which is my favorite series of hers, it's a secret book and scone society novel. That's the name of the series. Secret Book and Scone Society. Okay. So, and there are some, there's some violence, but it's not like, you're not reading like I don't even know who to compare it to, but it's a cozy mystery. So anyway, Ellery Adams, but make sure if you get an Ellery Adams, start with the Secret Book and Scone Society series. Okay. Let's see what else. And some bowls. Okay, you're making a lot for the fair. Angie, bowls, cards, jewelry boxes. Well, yeah, Marsh. But I know. But usually there's, it's kind of like watching Murder She Wrote. The old Murder She Wrote, Angela Lansbury kind of thing. That's kind of a cozy mystery. Um. Oh yeah, I know. Don't you love Outlander bookseller? He is very knowledgeable. If y'all like, he's British. He does science fiction, and he's now has a second channel. Elisa, go on Outlaw Bookseller and look for his, in his description box or whatever. He'll have his other channel. He's doing a walk around Bath, I think is what it is. I forget the name of the channel, but yeah, go. I highly recommend the Outlaw Bookseller, especially if you like science fiction. I'm glad you found him, Elisa. Looking Glass Wars, A Twist on Alice in Wonderland. Okay, Tori, thanks. Tori's recommending this one. If y'all put your books up there, I'll try to click on it so y'all can, Hi, Anastasia. Let's see, the Ghost Station. Let's see here. Rawls, Ghost Station. S.A. Barnes, interested, but I haven't read in 8 days and 8 nights. Okay, well, I hope you're okay, Raul. The way you're sounding, you're not doing stuff. Are you okay? That's one of your cozy series too, Debbie, is Ellery Adams. I love Ellery Adams, if that's who you're talking about. Let's see, Maritz's Yarn and Crafts came in. Yeah, I know, right? I know. That's a whole nother thing. We won't get into it right now, but yeah. I hear you. Let's see. A new Sherlock on Hulu. Okay, I don't have Netflix, Hulu, none of them. None of those. I just have my regular cable, History Channel, those kind of things. So but Anne is, let me click on where Anne recommended it, a new Sherlock. I still love me the old Sherlock Holmes, the Basil Rathbone Sherlock Holmes, the old like 1930s Sherlock Holmes, old black and white. And then the other one I think is Jeremy. What's his name? Jeremy. I haven't watched it in a long time, but yeah. I like to read. I've read all of Sherlock Holmes more than once. I like to do a Sherlock Holmes journal. Like I have an Alice in Wonderland journal. I have, an Asian journal. I have a different garden journal. I have different themed journals. I would like to do a Sherlock Holmes journal sometime. I have books on Sherlock Holmes that I've cut up for collage. I've bought some different Sherlock Holmes movie books and stuff like that, where I have lots of Sherlock Holmes imagery. But I don't think I've ever made a journal for just Sherlock. I have my journal of, and if we get time, I'll re-show I have my Japanese journal, my um, Leonardo da Vinci journal. I have big journals giant journals. Yeah, I know. I should do that sometime, Lisa. Like when I don't have anything else to do. I just love to create, guys. I just gotta love to create. And I like to create things for you and to inspire you guys. And again, if you missed my Vagabond Styles, I showed a little clip from her video from this morning where she did the mini magazine journals. She did amazing. And she described them. She did the explanation so well. And then Meri Atelier and the Society of Idea Collectors. So y'all, if y'all missed the beginning of the show, I don't know if I like this that might be cute on part of the postcard. All right. So, and if you have something you want to cut out, like here, you can poke a hole in there and cut, or you can just follow a line and just cut into it, because when you glue that down, you're not going to know that you cut into her arm, So you might as well just go ahead and do it the easy way, like that. And when you glue it down, you won't even notice. All right, so there's one. I'm still not finished with him yet, but see, I'm going to want her like here. And I'm going to cut him out closer. But I wanted to wait until I got the fur done around the edges. Okay, so let's this had a little bit of an overlap dress, but we'll work that out. So there's these little sketches, these little concept sketches that I'm going to keep for the postcards. So anybody else got book recommendations they want to throw up there? Feel free. Y'all have any plans for this week? Or we're moving into June. Can you believe that? My next stream is going to be in June. Cannot believe it's going into June already. I really can't. The year is flying by. All right, I'm going to keep these little concept art. Let me just cut that out there. These little characters and little imagery if I do the postcard. Well, here's a couple little chess pieces right there. We'll see. We'll see if I use those or not. There's so many good, colorful images in the book, So again, I'll cut these Alices out of the Collage Soup. This book right here. Collage Soup, All Hail the Fairy Tale, Alice's version. And I did do a flip through, and we're going to be using images from here to make a collage poster. I found beautiful Degas art book at the consignment store, and I'm currently reading. Oh, okay, Lisa. Then you can cut it up. Some art books are just too good. To cut up. I know. I have those too. Janet would not cut this book up, she said. Let's see. That almost just looks like her little dress is just kind of flopped over there, so that's okay. All right. Let me cut cut inside here. So just kind of chill today. Chill collage day. Although usually when I collage and when I get into the poster, it like takes it's energy. I don't want to say it's energy draining, but it is a lot to do a collage poster. But all right, let's see. Do I want any of these? No, got that. Okay. All right. So let me finish the rabbit because she's going to be kind of standing there and she's going to be kind of standing here. It's going to be her in two spots. You know what I mean? Kind of like that. But I need to finish him. So let's go ahead and just add a little bit more. And I'll have some whiskers and stuff like that coming out on the poster. Dee, I appreciate the shout out, but most of all, it's just throughout that you love it. Oh, I did. I loved your video. It was awesome. Okay, thanks for coming in. Thanks, Debbie. Y'all make sure and go follow my Vagabond Style. And I'm telling you, if you want to see how to do the little mini magazine journal, she rocked that this morning. Really did, Debbie. Thanks for coming in. I appreciate you. All right, let's get these little hands in here, and just maybe a little bit more fur on his hands there. Maybe a little more in here. All righty. I wanted him tall and skinny, and that's what we got. We got a tall, skinny rabbit here. I do want to find a watch. Wait a minute. Let me go to my bucket of watches here. Got some watch parts in here. Let's pick something out of here. I'm just going to put it in my lap to flip through. I just want to find something kind of small. Oh, I love the smell of these magazines. Oh my God. I love printed material sniffs. Let's see. Like I like this. It needs to be gold though. But I could just put some gold. Let's see. I'm going to continue to flip, but the little centerpiece here. This is just the right size. I'm going to keep looking, but that's about the right size. But I really want it gold so it shows. It's going to have a little pocket, like a little pocket watch hanging there. A little, what do you call it? On a chain. Looking. Oh, here's, that might be good. It doesn't have to even really be, it could just be some mech pieces. That's too big. That's too big. Oh, here we go. I like that. Let's cut that out. Let's see. It's silver and gold, but it looks about the right size. That's better. Keep this for the postcards. There we go. And there's going to be a chain. Maybe he's holding the chain. The chain might swoop around like that. And speaking of watch parts, though, this might be a good one for an arch, a time portal. This might be good right in here. Keep that out. All right. I did want to get a couple postcards, though. I don't know. We're going to do that in an hour. We'll see. I mean, I really did not expect to finish the poster today. But these are some good mech pieces for postcards. Let me. Okay. because I wanted to do a postcard giveaway, which I will have to varnish like I did. Has anybody mentioned that they got their varnished postcards from, I think it was the first week in May, 3 weeks ago? Has anybody got them? Anybody got their postcards yet? I like this too. That might work for this one too. My postcard book, bookmark. Okay, you got the bookmark. Oh, it was a postcard and bookmark. Okay, thanks, Tori. Oh, that's good. If it made it to Ireland, it's funny now. My things are getting to Terry in the UK and Tori in Ireland faster than they're getting to the United States. Vonnie's took 3 months. Oh my gosh! Like I'm still flipping through my watches here. Like I like that. Man, that's too silver. I'm kind of going with the gold. Okay, I got a few to start with here. I'll put my watch bits back in the pouch. All right. Let's see. So I am going to like that on there. And this could probably be part of the all right, I'm going to move my book off the table now that I got my inspiration rabbit from. My inspiration rabbit. Okay. So a little bit more room. That's better. Raul, I couldn't even tell you which things you're talking about because you have probably 5, 6, 7, 8 things coming. I don't even know. Raul's won so many times. So I don't even know how many things you got coming to you, Raul. I did send your one out yesterday that you got from Monday. So I'm just going to go ahead and glue this down. Let's just trim it up just a little, though. Go ahead and glue this guy down. This is just going to be a little bit different. And there are rabbits in the book that are black and white. I could just use one of their rabbits. Their rabbits. But yeah, I just thought I would try to just add a little bit of my own flavor in here. And I am going to put when I go to Collage, I will glue him down. I'm not going to put matte medium over the top of him because it could smear. But we'll see how we do this. How we incorporate him in there. Again, I want a little gold chain thing here. And I can go back and add more detail, more fur. So I forgot to tell you, received your bookmark. Okay. Okay, Anastasia. Well, I hadn't heard anybody that got their collage. And I know, let's see. I know one of them went to Tori. One of them went to Miriam. I'm trying to think international. Devon. One went to Devon. Let's see. I can't remember if Hudson Sailor was international or not. One went to Hudson and Carrie, Ceri. I don't know if he got his or not. But yeah, I think I sent out 7. I sent out 7 that I varnished. The varnished postcards, but I put them in envelopes. They weren't sent as postcards. They were sent in an envelope, you know. So, all right, I'm going to stop on the detail of him right now because I can work on that for some hours. You didn't receive your collage yet? Okay. All righty, Miriam. They're all sent out like, you know, we did the giveaway like I think it was the first week of May. So I don't know. Sometimes it does take a while, especially to you, Miriam. No telling what's going on with your mail system internationally. You know what I mean? So But I think after I kind of lay this out a little bit, I won't start gluing and painting on the collage. I can keep it for next week. I haven't done enough on it to say I'll do it out after the show. So I can keep this Alice poster and we can work on it next week. How about that? Because we're not going to even get to the painting part because I want to do the postcards for you guys. So we will just kind of lay it out, maybe get some of my jelly plated papers on there. You know, we'll see. And we can continue Alice's collage next week. By then I may change my mind and want a painted rabbit. But I am liking the black and white. I'm liking the black and white because the Alice is black and white. And then see, everything else around them is going to be a colorful world. But they're going to be black and white. So you can make of that what you will. Catching, his ear keeps catching on my bracelet. There we go. All right, so let's look at it on a piece of paper here. It's probably going to flash everything out, but we'll do a little layout. Stick these back up here. I don't know if I want it in front of, maybe. Just going to get a little lost there. But something like this. What do y'all think? I hate that we lose his little toes, but I don't want her behind him either. I want her in front. Let's see. You received last week's favorite happy birthday letter. Okay, you got your happy birthday. Yeah. Okay, let's see. I'm going to want something with the... I'm just going to lay that there for now. I'm going to trim it, cut it, incorporate it into the background, you know. So like this. And I'll probably just use a glue stick just to tack things down where I want them, because then I can move things around. And then when I go to glue, maybe she could be a little separate from him. I don't know. I'll think about where I want that. All right. So something like this. And now we have, these are the colors I wanted. I wanted these colors, not her. I don't want this image in there at all. I just want these colors. So I think I'm going to go ahead and cut this out. Just cut it out of the book as my color. Let me just write down on here. Color inspo. Cut it? No. I cut through all the little pieces, but I didn't cut through the page. There we go. So there's another one there. She's looking, I wanted this one looking like toward the rabbit, like that. But these are the color inspirations that I want. So just that for color. Then I'm going to want all these. I won't sit here and fussy. I'm going to fussy cut them, but I won't make y'all watch me fussy cut them. Okay. But I'm going to want to use all of these. a watch there. But I'm going to make a couple postcards. I got 2 knights here. Got 2 black knights. I could use one of the black knights. And do I have 2 of anything else? No, we don't have 2 of anything else. Okay. Oh, yeah, I do. Okay. All right, because I don't want 2 of the same thing on here. But I'm going to cut these out. This will be part of it. Part of the poster. All right. Again, these are the colors. I use a deep red, this kind of a grayed down teal, and kind of a grayed down yellow ochre. So these are going to be the colors that are going to be incorporated in it. Let's see. Let me go ahead and just very lightly, just so that's not moving around here. It'll probably be not exactly this spot, but I just want to get them so that I can move the poster. You know what I mean? All right. Hi, Diane. We're doing a little Alice in Wonderland. And by the way, I mentioned you earlier. Have you seen this book, Diane, the Collage Suit Flower Power? We're working out of this one today. Well, I might pull some from here too. But this one is where we're working from today. But have you seen this book? Yay for fussy cutting. The Flower Power Collage Soup. I won't flip it if you've seen it because I flipped it earlier. But this is right up your alley. If you have not seen this book, I'm going to wait and see if she says a yes or a no. So, yeah, if y'all have not followed Diane, let me click on her. She's Packer Dye was her old name. She went back to her real name. But, yeah. Let's see if she's seen this book. Have you seen this one, Diane? She's my Packer Dye. She'll always be Packer Dye to me. But, I'm waiting to see if she answers me. Have you seen this book, Packer Dye? Maybe she fainted. Did you faint? See these colors right here. These are good for the this page. I'm going to tear this out. No, I'll cut it. I'll cut it so I don't just rip it all up. Oh, I haven't seen her answer. Okay, this right here. This is going to be good. You've not seen it? Okay, well, I'm going to do a little show and tell. So I'm thinking this might be part of the colors in this. These are the colors I want. And so this is on the verge of it. It's got the yellow and some pinks. I just need some darker red and the teal. But this is my color inspo. Okay, but I'm liking this. And we got the chess pieces. Okay, we're not going to get to all this today because I want to move over to the postcards. All right, let me flip again for Packer Dye. Yeah, it's on Collage Soup Flower Power on Amazon. Now these books aren't cheap, but look how thick they are. They're like about $25. But look at all that you get. I'm going to flip a little bit just for you, Packer Dye, because I know how much you love your flowers. If y'all don't follow Packer Dye on Instagram, I'm not sure what her Instagram name is, but look at that. She's going to faint. You don't need to keep flipping. That's okay. I don't mind. Isn't it awesome, though? I'm not going to finish the collage today. I'm going to finish it next week. So it's okay. It's okay. I want to work on the postcards. And I'll probably pull from some flowers here for the postcards too. We'll see. Right? Isn't that cool? Beautiful. Stunning book. So anyway, but we're working from the Fairy Tale Alice's version. We're working from this today. Tons of Alice. But I drew my own rabbit. But I wouldn't mind cutting out some of these rabbits for the postcard. So we'll see. All right, so I do probably need to look for that. All right, so this is our start. Here's our inspiration in our colors and our two main Alices and my hand-drawn rabbit. We'll have a gold watch thing. So I think it's going to be a fun one. It'll be a little different. The chess pieces, I don't know if they'll be floating around or coming out of, I'll find some other sizes and coming out of time or something. So I'm going to set this aside. This is what we'll work on next week. Okay, so I hope y'all enjoyed that. Well, maybe I should I'll have to tell everybody it's a WIP, a work in progress. Let me put this book here. Hang on, let me take a quick screenshot. A thumbnail. Let's put this up here. Let's put that right there. Let me just get a thumbnail real quick before I move it all off my table. Right. All right. I think I gotta stand up for this. And I want to put my pen in there. And my ballpoint pen, because we drew him. All right. Okay, that'll work. All right, so let's move this out of the way. Off to the side table. Even on the side table, I have to make room. Okay. All right. All right, let me take this over here. Hang on, guys. I don't have any room. No space. All right. Now we're going to pull the postcards here. We'll work on some little mini postcards. Chess pieces can be dangling like lamps. Yeah, I haven't got that far yet. Raul. All right, so let's see what we want to do here. I don't know how many I have. Maybe I have time to lay out. I can at least lay out 4. I don't know that we'll finish them, but I'm going to lay out 4. We can do a giveaway, and then even if I don't finish them on stream, I'll still do the giveaway, just like I didn't varnish them before. I didn't varnish the other ones before. I don't know if I want these little characters. Of course, we could have some going this way. Little concept art. Another little concept art. Okay, not liking none of these pieces. All right. Then I want some watch parts on here. I'm just kind of laying them out right now. If you have any questions, put them in caps. And I'll fussy cut and do other things with them. Right now, I'm just trying to get them kind of laid out. And I don't even know if I'm going to like these little people here. There's another little, she can have this. She can hold this watch piece there. Little chess piece there. All right. And we're going to go into the book here in a minute. I'm just kind of getting some ideas. All right. Hi, Devin. Devin, you have to go back and watch. We did, oh, the other thing, you know what I forgot to pull? I forgot to pull for the poster because Devin just coming in reminded me some of this. So I think I'm going to use some of this because it's that deep red. I'm going to use some of these gold and black ones. So I think I'm going to pull these. I don't know if I'll keep the green in there, but I don't know if I'll want the green. But I think I'm going to use these for the poster. So I'm going to put these aside for the poster. Because it's those same colors. Oh, it's all flying away. It's all flying around. Okay. And for these, and I just kind of laid them out, but a tip for you is if you're doing multiples like this, if you lay them out and you think, oh, I got to remember how they're laid out, you can take pictures or just get 4 more cards. Get 4 more cards and so you can do the different layering as you go. So I think I'm going to use this. Although those colors match my other poster, don't they? I might have to save this for the poster. We'll save that for the poster too, which we're going to do next week. All right, here, let's do this. I did these last week. All right, well, I have a whole bunch right here that we can pull from. And then I have words from this book. Oh, thank you, Christine G, for the super sticker. I'm pretty sure I have your address, don't I, Christine G? So I will send you a thank you. If you're not sure if I have anybody, if you're never sure if I have your address, then just, you won't hurt my feelings if you email it to me again. Here's my email. There we go. All right, I'm going to put you over there for a collage bookmark, Christine, so make sure I have your address. Thank you so much for supporting the channel. Jana, nice. Thank you. I do appreciate you guys. Y'all do support the channel. I do appreciate it. All right, so we got these 2 here and these 2 here that we're going to do something with. And then let's see. I do need to find some colors here before I start picking tissue, jelly plated stuff. I want to find what I want to maybe use out of here. So I'm going to just kind of shuffle those up there for a minute so we can kind of just at least do some kind of a flip, something that catches my eye for these postcards. It's got to be kind of small, but I don't want it to be just a jumble either. I can put the, what do you call it? Those Tweedledum. I love those guys. Because we'll have the jelly plated deli paper for that. So, but I do want either the cat or an Alice. These are just kind of background things here. So let's look. Let's look here. Kind of like that. These are kind of good. I don't know if I want to lose the hats. Could lose the hats. Could lose the, those might be a little too small. I want something almost this big. Let's keep looking. There's your general kind of card Alice's that you'd see. There's some doors. I might want to do some rabbits too. A rabbit and an Alice. These are kind of, well, this is a combo. That's a dark Alice. And I'm just going to keep flipping until something grabs my attention. I don't really associate butterflies with Alice. Mushrooms, yes. I don't know about the butterflies. Some nice little black and white. See, these are some good mushrooms here. I think I'll cut this one out. I'm going to put my, here it is. We'll roll with those. Y'all say anything in chat I need to know about? Those are good ones too. Maybe I'll pull both these because there's another. I don't really think of. She doesn't look like Alice to me. That one doesn't. She doesn't. But I do like these mushrooms. All right, gotta find some Alice's here. She's good. I do kind of like her. Queen of Hearts. These are all good too, but it's almost like the collage is already done. You know? Give me a minute. Give me a minute to flip. You'll get to see it again. There's some rabbits. Do I like the cats? What do y'all think? Would you rather have a Cheshire cat or a rat? I don't know. I like the rabbits. Oh, let's cut. I'm liking the rabbits. The only one that looks Alice-y is this one. So if I saved this one, I could still get those three. So I think that's what I'll do. Let's see. Where's my scissors here? I think I'll cut this one. We'll go with this cat. I don't know if I'll use him today, but I like him. And then these rabbits. Where's my bigger scissors? This is annoying. What am I doing with my bigger scissors? There they are. I think we can put together four postcards within an hour, less than an hour. Okay. All right, but I do want to continue to flip for just a minute. See, that one looks like an Alice cat. These collage soup books are terribly addictive. I know, right, Vale? They are. They are addictive. Oh, they are addictive. Let's see what's on the back of this one. Okay, I'll give up the cards for these Alice pictures here. I'll forsake the cards. Maybe after I cut out these heads, I still will have some cards. So, and I keep my books after I've cut into them like this, and I got bits left over. I put them in these plastic sleeves like this, you know, so that I don't lose all the little bits. Uh-oh, I lost my place. Oh, I already got watches. I don't need more. Although I do like these pocket watches. All right, we'll keep going. I got tons of watches. We could use some teacups, though. These are kind of colorful, kind of bright. I don't know. Let's see. I like these better. Okay, I'm going to forsake that Alice for these teacups. All right, I've already enough probably cut out for 20 cards. And I do like these rabbits. Almost like those rabbits better. What rabbits did I pick? Oh, I got these rabbits. Okay. Those rabbits are good too. Those rabbits are good too. They're all good. Everything in it's good. But I think I have enough picked just to make some little postcards. Those are good too. I like these. Don't have room for the Mad Hatter has no room today. There's no room for the Mad Hatter. We're not going to have room for all this. All right, so let's go ahead and lay this out and see what we can do here. And I don't know if I'll use him or not. But do I want this kind of background? Maybe. I have probably enough to do. Scissor. What did Flo say? Flo's laughing over there. I can glue this down and then trim it. So let's trim it a little bit so I know where to go with it here. I'm going to use some of my jelly plated deli paper. Okay. Get some more over here. Go with some of these roses maybe. Let's go with that. We'll have a couple of dark ones and a couple of bright ones. Let's cut into the postcard. Let's don't do that one. So we're going to use these as our backdrops. I'll trim them neater after we're done. Okay. About there. Alrighty, there's our postcard bases. Dee Dee quickly flipping past the. Yeah. Well, you know, it's Alice. But yeah, I'm probably going to remove that comment later, Ruth, because YouTube does not like those kind of comments. You have to actually, I don't know if y'all know this, but when you make a YouTube, you have to say whether you talked about anything like guns, drugs, anything like that. You have to disclaim it. You have to disclaim it. Just saying. Okay. All right. Let's go with these rabbits here. I like that. I like him, and him. Okay. So I'm just gonna kind of get this laid out, guys, because we're gonna run out of time. I mean, I might get some more done, but we'll see. But you know, I have to fussy cut too. And maybe him or him. I like him better. I think we all feel off here. I know, but I do love I love all the collage books, whether it's Collage Soup, Poor Toast and Catherine Curry. I like all of them. And different purposes for different ones, right? All right, let's see. What else did I want on here? Okay, so now we got this. I do like it better. And they're not these aren't fussy cut out yet, so I will do that as well. Just kind of rolling with some of the ones we got there. Got a chest piece. I'm going to go ahead and cut these down. Scissors, small scissors. Here we go. Yeah, we keep this, as I call it, family friendly. Although, you know, sometimes an art book will have little nudity or something. I'll try to warn people. This art book might have some boobs. Let everybody look away, you know, something like that. When I'm doing a flip, but I don't purposefully show anything like that because I want it to be a family friendly. Although this is not made for children, the show is not made for children. We do, you know, use, you know, box cutters and stuff. You know, oh, these aren't children's projects, but you know. Anybody have any questions? Cute rabbits look at the gentleman. I know, right? They do. I thought I like those better than the first set that I picked out. So we're rolling with those. Roll. Raul's just sitting there waiting for his chance to win one because he wins quite often. But that's because not as many international people participate. If you participate, your chances. Devin wins quite often too because she participates. Devin and Raul participate a lot. So, you know, let's see. Do I want him here? Do I want this thing? No, I don't know. He may not work because it's too much like the heads of the rabbits. So, and now I don't know that I'm liking my little mini Alice's. I think I might roll with some other Alice's over here. You know, I got these girls, this one here, the portraits like, let's, you know, and again, I may keep them in a square like a portrait, like this one I'm getting ready to cut out, or I might cut around her and fussy cut them out. I don't know, you know, like she could be like a picture on the wall up there. I kind of like that idea. This one I'd have to fussy cut out. I won't do it too much right now. I'll get it kind of close. So maybe her like that. Okay. So I'm not going to use these rabbits. I'm going to use this cat. Let's see, I need another Alice here. Let's use her from the waist. Again, fussy cut her out after a while. Something like this. Put the watch a little bit, or the clock a little bit further back. Something like this. I will finish these up and take pictures of them. Probably post these like maybe tomorrow or something if I finish these. But before I send them out. Now I need the mushrooms. Okay, do I have... Oh, this one needs an Alice. Here's another Alice. Do I like the... No, I like this one better. All right. Okay. Do I want her in front? Maybe. I need to cut this down. Let's cut this down. Something like this. What do y'all think? How they're looking? I'm not even using the little concept art people. They'll have to be for something else. We've moved on. We've rolled on. All right, now I need some of these little mushrooms, maybe. Let's see. Can't be too big. And I have this sheet of them, and I had another sheet with mushrooms. And I have the teapots too. Let's see. These are going to be too big. These might be too small. These might be just right. Okay, let's look at these then. And again, I'll do more fussy cutting. I just want to get their size on the... She needs something there. Maybe we'll do this. I think maybe this needs a round. This needs a different watch. Here, let's see. No, I don't know. It kind of goes with that look, that 1920s kind of look. So maybe I will stay with that one. That. And I did all of these horizontal. I didn't even do any vertical ones here. Maybe this one needs to be here. She's a small Alice. Maybe she needs to be kind of sitting there or something. I don't know. just kind of peeking out over the top there. Something like that. I'm going to look at chat here in just a second. I'm sure y'all are all saying something. There we go. Okay, I think I got a basic layout there. What do y'all think? How are those? You know. All right, let's see. I need you need to be banned from Amazon, Val. Oh my gosh. Just put in your cart and think about it. You know, put in your cart. That's what Janet does. All right. So I think that's good. I think we're good for the, I'm looking back through my pieces here that I picked. They're all kind of big, you know. Let's see, do I need any? I got the rabbits, teacups, no room for teacups. I think that's all we have room for, actually. I think that's all we have room for. So I'm going to stick this back in the book, which will go in a sleeve. All right, I think that'll be good. And I'll ink the edges, and I'm going to fussy cut them all out and everything. So they'll be neater, you know. Let's put this in the book. I'm going to dump all these little, what do you call it? Concept art sketches back in the book. And, oh, words. That's what we needed. We need words because I determined to use it. I know I hardly ever put words on my stuff. I really hardly ever put words on my stuff, but I knew I had this Alice book that I got for my Alice journal, which, let me see, can I put my hand right on my Alice journal? Here's my Alice journal. And so I have all kinds of Alice in Wonderland things going on in here and have the words. So I did this one in 2022. And it has all the little flaps and things like that. Little kind of all kinds of little things. Got some blanks. And I kind of skipped around. So I got these little cards. Little Alice. And so anyway, there's little sayings on this. So I like so again, I skip around so that it does the binding doesn't get warped or the spine doesn't get warped. So here's some more little Alice and some sayings in here. She saw a glass table with nothing but a tiny golden key on it. So this is a card. It's a playing card. And I just kind of washi taped these all in. Let's skip back here. There's another one that's just stuck there. Nothing done with that yet. Same thing for this. But this is my Alice journal. So I'll use some of this stuff, from this collage suit book, and do something. Here's some Alice postcards, Alice cards, a little money, like a gift card, a little gift card, Alice, some playing cards. So this is all things Alice in this book. So I will use bits and pieces of anything left over or cut down and use it in that book. So I have words in this book, which is just $1.99 from Hobby Lobby, but I wanted to use some. I wanted to use them, right? Oh, thanks, Pamela. And hi, by the way. All right, so we have time to put some words on these real quick, and then I will work on these later and glue them, varnish them, fussy cut them, and all that. But we will do a giveaway. So we'll do 2 U.S. and 2 international. 2 U.S., 2 international. So there's the different ones, right? All right. So here's some more. Let's put some of this Alice stuff back in the book. So let's have a little space here. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to make some room. Am I going to get them all on here? Maybe. Can probably get 2 right here. All right, there we go. So now we have room for the book. And we have room to pick some words out. Words or phrases. All right, let's just see. I'm going to randomly just pick, go through and cut out. Let's see. She found herself in a long, low hall, which was lit up by a row of lamps. Let's see. She found out they were all locked. How am I going to get out of here? Okay, that's a good one. Just how am I going to get out of here? All right, so. I will do it neater later. So which one should I do that for? Kind of like this. All right, how am I going to get out of here? All right, let's keep rolling. Put the cut pages in the back. Okay, let's see. She looked up and saw the white rabbit running down a narrow corridor. White rabbit running. That could be good. Mr. Rabbit, please wait. The white rabbit had disappeared. No, I don't think I'm going to do that. She found herself in a long... Let's see. Y'all just going to have to bear with me for a minute. I also have the Wizard of Oz ones of these, Ruth. Let's see. Alice opened the door and found it led to a small passage. I'm going to try to kind of be kind of quick. Because any of these sayings will work, or any of these. Curiouser and curiouser, cried Alice. That's a very popular... Curiouser and curiouser, that's a popular saying from Alice. We'll go with that. Give me a couple more minutes, guys. It'll go there. Okay. 2 more. Just in the top of her head struck the roof of the top of the hall. That would let's see. I'm just speed reading this. That was a narrow escape. Maybe that would be good. All right, one more. Advice from a caterpillar. But I didn't put any of the caterpillar in here. Let's just keep looking. Once more, she found herself in the long hall and close to the little glass table. That would be good right there. You know, I'll make it more compositionally nice, but just so you can kind of get the idea of everything that's in there. Maybe this should tilt. That might be good. Okay, we got our words. We got some little postcards made. We got the poster laid out. I'm looking around here, seeing if there's anything else. We use some of our jelly-plated deli papers. And I pulled some of them for the poster. We'll work on the poster next week. I will save the poster for next week. Just have to find a place to put it for the week. All right. I think we're good. Let me look at chat real quick. We'll do our giveaway. And I will finish gluing these up today because I can't let them sit here. I don't have any room, you know, to just let these sit on my table when I have other things to do. Okay, there we go. We'll do U.S. and international. I'll work on these after lunch. Let's see. Thank you, guys. I hope y'all got some ideas, some inspiration. Of course, you always get inspiration when you see collage books. Yeah, I know. You could have the cat, we could have the caterpillar, we could have the red heart queen. There's a lot of things we could add. But I think Alice and the rabbit is good for a little postcard, and a mushroom. Okay. We're rolling with this today. Okay, so let's see. Let me get a pen, a Sharpie. All right, so let's do international first. These two will do international. I'll put the name of the person on the back. I'll stick the post-it on the back. All right, so we're going to do international first. Oh, I got to get my, let me go run and get my iPad again for the random.org. It comes up better. It comes up quicker than my phone. Hang on, I'll be right back. All right, let me bring up random.org. Okay, hang on. Come on. Come on, random.org. Why aren't you coming up? Well, let me try it on my phone. It's not loading. I know it's the Wi-Fi in here. Let me try to get on my phone. Let me just turn off the Wi-Fi. I need to. Let's see. Oh, come on. There it goes. Okay, we got a random.org. Okay, there we go. All right, wait till I type in go. When I type in go, put in one number between 1 and 100. First two people closest, international only. First two people closest will get one of these. Okay. First person, well, I'd let y'all pick, but we'd be here forever. You'd happen to decide, and then you think about it. And yeah. So first person closest gets this one. Second person closest gets this one. We're just going to go with that. Okay, international only. Wait till I type in go. One number only. Don't change your number. Move your number. You'll drive my mods crazy. Okay. All right. So when I type in go, international only. One number only between 1 and 100. Oops. Let me gotta click on my chat line down here. Okay. There we go. All right, Yvonne, you got it in a little soon, but I'll count it. You got it like at the same time I popped in go. So, okay, you put it in again. Okay, you're good. You're good, Yvonne. Okay. All right, let me sip my water. International only. If you're not international and you put in a number, take your number away. International only. Okay. Hi, Joanne. I saw that. I didn't see it on Monday, but I scrubbed through my chat afterward. That I didn't even see you had come in, but I saw that you'd popped in a number for the giveaway, and it was your birthday. So happy birthday, Joanne, this week. Happy birthday. Okay. Well, it's the first two people closest. First two people closest without going over. All right, I'm going to stop it. So put your numbers in now. I'm going to count down. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah, it might be a popular number, but if two people, it would be the first two people. So two people could win off the same number. First two people closest. Okay, so here we go. All right, here we go. And generate a number. 61. First two people. See, it might work that way. First two people closest to 61 without going over. And two people had 57. or maybe even 3. All right, let me scroll all the way back. Let's see here. Did anybody get it? Let's see. Closest to, all right, so Tori got 57 and I think it's Connie W got 57. So I think those are the 2 people closest. See, it happens. Y'all had both had 57, but the first 2 people closest were, let me scroll back again. Tori was first, and I think it's Connie W. And I'm pretty sure I have your address because I had to ask for it before. Am I correct? Am I correct? All right, there we go. So you're welcome, Connie. I think it's Connie. If I'm, can you resend it to me if we're not sure? Okay, resend it to me if we're not sure. Here's my email again, guys. I'm pretty sure I have your address, but yeah, I can't remember everybody. Okay, you were third. You were third, Vale. You were third. Okay, so Con W, I'm going to slip this on the back of this one here and stick the Post-it note on there. And Tori, because I still have to work on these. I have to finish them. All right, so there we go. Those were the international. Now we're going to do the same thing with US. Okay, so now we're going to do the US. Here we come here. Okay. Hang on, wait till I type in go. USA only. Okay, so I know, Val, I know. 1 to 100. Okay, wait till I type in go. We'll pick a new number for that. Okay, wait till I type in go. So, congratulations, guys. What did Art? Tori said something funny. I'll have to go back and look at it. Okay, wait. Okay, there we go. Hi, Tex. I just now saw you for the first time. Hi, Tex. Come on, go. There we go. Okay, there we go. Okay. First 2 people closest without going. And I'm going to, I'm going to cut these out, do a nice collage. And then I will varnish these. So they will be varnished and put in an envelope. So these my collages that are on postcards like this are nice because they're varnished and they're nice. But I do have to let them dry 24 hours when I varnish them. So, and don't forget to check the description box later for some shout outs. And yeah, I hope you all enjoyed today. I think we're going to finish up right around 11:30. Okay. Get your numbers in. Rawls trying to tell people what to pick. Oh my gosh. All right, get your numbers on. Count down. 10. Hi, Dar. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Don't dilly-dally, dawdle, or lollygag. 1. Last call. Put your number in. Okay, here we go. Okay, here we go. So there was the number for the international. I'll pick a new number. 4. And if everybody went over 4, I'll pick a new number. Y'all are not going to have to put in a new number. Scrolling back, did anybody get 1, 2, or 3, or 4? It looks like everybody went over 4. So we're going to pick a new number. I don't see anybody that's under 4. All right, we're going to pick a new number. Here we go. 25. First 2 people closest to 25 without going over. I see Cindy. Oh, let's see, Regina. Regina Brown has 25 right on the nose. Now, Regina, I don't have your address. You'll have to send it to me. You don't seem familiar to me. You must be a newbie. So Regina got 25, and I saw, was it Cindy Daly that had 25? Somebody else had 25, right? Yeah, Cindy Daly. Am I correct? Are those the answers? Rebecca, you just missed it. They got it right on the nose. 2 people got it right on the nose. See, that's how it works when 2 people have the same number. It's it's whoever's closest without going over. So those 2 people had 25. So, yeah. I'll check with my mods or some. Let's make sure I got it correct. Cindy and Regina. Yeah. Thank you, Janet. I do have Cindy's address, but Regina, here's my email again. Send me your address so I can email you. Email me your address so I can send you your postcard. Okay. All right. Does anybody else have any comments, questions, anything? All right. So let me turn these over and put the Post-its on the back. Whoops. All right. There we go. I just got to finish them now. But y'all can kind of see how they're laid out a little bit. There we go. All right, guys. Well, I hope y'all have enjoyed this week's adventures. Oh, thank you, Devin. Devin, do you stream today at 2:30? Let me click on Devin and see. Devin, are you streaming today? Because Devin's just moving. And so I know that she was getting her internet and everything set up. So, Devin, are you streaming today at 2:30? 2 or 2:30? Let me know. Let's put it in there. You're welcome. Yes, Janet. You're welcome, Tori. All right, let's see what Devin says. Yes, I do 2:30 Eastern. Okay, so Devin's streaming at 2:30. I think Ann streams at noon. Ann Lahr streams at noon. And I don't know if Aunt Beck's Creations is streaming right after Ann or not. I don't know. I haven't checked, and I don't know. I didn't see Aunt Beck today. So, all right, guys. Well, I hope y'all had fun this week. If y'all have any comments or questions or something you'd like to see me do or do more of, then leave me a comment after the show's over. Put it in the comments. All right, guys. Oh, thank you, Janet. There's Devin's channel as well. Okay, guys. All right. Let's see. Diane was about to ask a question. I'm sorry, the loop. Everyone streams when they are. Yeah, I know. It is hard, Diane. You got to just write them down and try to keep up. Okay. We'll see you guys later. Have a blessed rest of your week. And I will see you all on Monday. Good Lord willing, and the creek don't rise. Bye, guys.